Hi folks, I'm doing a review of the little mechanical mod that's available at Go For Smoke. It's a pleasant little smoke. It's a telescopic. At the minute I've got a Vision Victory tank on. Puffs away lovely. We'll change that out and we'll go onto my little UD. Quite a nice little device. It's an 18350 mode at the minute, and it has a bottom firing button, but it's a lovely light trigger on it. It's finger light. Sorry folks. Only the slightest pressure and it's away. I must admit I have had to fiddle with it. I'll just have a vape and then we'll go for a closer look. Lovely. This is it broken down. I thought it was an adjustable centre post because it does have a screw on the bottom of it, on the bottom of the connection. And on the other side it does have an adjustable post but not screwed, and I've found to make it work perfectly, to back the bottom screw off, you can put your screwdriver in and you can shove the pin, and you only need to shove it a tiny little bit and it works perfectly. It can't drop off. It can't drop off. The tube, it's not one of the very thin toy ones. You'd have a real job bending it. I suppose if I went to task I could, but it would take some doing. That's your centre tube, and this is the bottom end. The switch can be removed. Down inside you undo the screw and then it drops apart, but I found no issues with it, no reason really to fiddle with the switch. It works every time, spot on. Like I said, the only thing I've had to do is to adjust the head, leave the spring loose. So we'll put the vent hole to the top, even though I'm not keen on it at the top, but with the threads it wouldn't vent. The threads are very good on it. Even in 18350 you can see the holes, the two vent holes, and you can see that they're in where the battery will be, so it can vent. Pop the battery in, nipple up, screw the top on, put the UD back on, take the cap off, not firing, so therefore just undo it, just back the UD off ever so slightly, put the screwdriver in, just shove the post up, screw it back on, tighten the UD down, and away you go. And as you can see, perfect every time. When you screw different tanks on, you might have to adjust the pin, shoving it up or down. It's a very simple job. You could do it with your fingers, you don't really need a screwdriver, but I do use it. We'll try the iGo W. Sorry for all the fingerprints. That's the iGo W dripper with the coil. It's one I rebuilt the other day. Very slow to fire is this coil. I will be recoiling it. Works perfectly. Sorry folk, I've lost my top there. Put the top back in, top back on. Vent hole in front of the coil, and away you go. Very little pressure required to fire it. So we'll take the 18350 out, drop it down, unscrew the telescope. This battery comes with the mod, which is very unusual for them to have a battery in, but it does come with them, so the price is very, very keen when you consider you get a free 2200 mAh battery. Pop it in, screw the top down. The only thing I've found is you do not screw it until it locks solid. It does have a bit of play in it. We'll pop the UD back on. Oops. And away it goes. Quite a nice little mod in 18650 mode. For a comparison against Segali 19, it's round about an inch shorter in 18650 mode. Like I say, absolutely no problems with firing. It's, for a basic mechanical mod, it's quite a nice little machine. So we'll pop the top back on and we'll go for a vape. Here we go. 18650 mode. Firing like a trooper. Produces all the vapour you require. I have come down an awful lot. I only smoke around 12 milligram, 10, 11 milligram. I don't need it. I enjoy smoking these. I like the taste, I like the vanilla custard. It keeps me off smoking a normal ciggy. Like I say, lovely little mod for the price. I would say the Segali, it's a different style, but I would say it's on a par build quality with the Segali. At the end of the day, the Segali 19, I've had to fiddle with it so that I can get it to fire all the time, and it does. This, all I've had to do is just undo the spring, slacken the spring off. You can push a pin in with your whatever you're connecting to it, and away you go. It's as lovely as pie. Somebody was saying the other day that it's one of the new slimline G12s, I think it is, that they were having problems with one, so I have had one on test. I haven't put it onto this mod at all, but screw straight on. This baby is a monster. It's not my cup of tea, the G12, but I haven't found it leaking. That's been sat there I have filled it and I have used it. It is a bottom fed. I don't know whether you can see it just there. Yeah, it's bottom fed there, one side, one the other side. I made the mistake of not leaving it long enough when I got it to test it, and it was very unpleasant when I tried it at first. After I left it a few minutes, no problems. Very nice, discreet for in your pocket in 18350 mode. Absolutely excellent. I can't knock it. It's not the taste of a rebuildable, but it goes quite nicely with the mod, and especially in 18350 mode. Very discreet, but a lot of people tend to put them in the pockets and snap them off. You won't damage the mod, you'll damage what you've got it connected to in your pockets. Okay, thanks very much.